Hi everyone, welcome to Dharma Earth's Dose of Dharma, and this is your Dose of Dharma for today. So we have been talking about generosity for quite some time, and there seems to be so many considerations when performing an offering, somebody may say. So that's why I would like to introduce this. I have done a PowerPoint clip, and then you guys can print it out, save it as a picture and print it out. You can print it as a card. You can print it as a paper, and put it near where it can remind you of the things to consider when performing an offering. So for a start, this PowerPoint, the considerations when performing an offering, I have divided it into three main categories. One is the donor, one is the items to offer, and one is the receiver. So for the donor, the things that are there are the things that the donor needs to take note of and consider when performing an offering. And then the items to offer is to consider for consideration about the item to offer, all right? And the receiver is the things to consider about the receiver, all right? So let's see for the donor. Let's see what are the things to take note overall when performing an offering. So first is the morality of the donor. If you are the donor, then you have to consider your morality and also the purity of mind. Are you doing it with expectation for name, fame, and gain? Or are you doing it because you want to bring benefit to others and want it to be part of the supporting cause, supporting conditions for your attainment of Nibbana, for the benefit of yourself and others, right? So morality and the purity of the mind and the intention of the offering, these are very important. And next to consider is prompted or unprompted. Are you prompted to do this offering, or is it an unprompted offering? Did you want to do this out of your own initiative? And whether is it associated with wisdom? So do you guys remember how does an act of offering becomes associated with wisdom? Well, it's considered karma, cause and effect. When we do the offering with the knowledge of cause and effect, with the understanding of cause and effect, then it is associated with wisdom. When we do it unmindfully, when we do it without the mind thinking or having the consideration or having the knowledge about karma, then it may be unassociated with wisdom, like that. And next is the intention of the offering, whether is it to help an individual person or to help the sangha or to attain liberation. This we have to consider. Of course, if your intention of the offering is to help some individual and also for your attainment of liberation and for their liberation from the samsara, then it is very good. And if your intention is to help the sangha and also for your attainment of liberation and also their attainment of liberation, then the intention is very beautiful, right? And next, do we do it with faith or without faith? And did you prepare the things to offer carefully? Or did you prepare the things without any careful mind? Did you do it just like, just do it very sloppily? Like that, Are you doing it in the manner of discarding your leftover? Or are you doing it with respect? And also doing it with a mind that is filled with respect towards others. And then also, are you doing it with one's own hands? Or are you doing it by asking others to do? Is your action timely or untimely? Does it fit the occasion? Do people need that thing when you offer it? Or do they actually don't really need that thing, but you just offer anyway? And then also another thing to consider is whether it is accompanied by other supplementary materials or without other supplementary materials. This will affect the results of whether you have a big followers when the karmic seed of this offering ripens, or whether you do not have a big retinue when the karmic seed of this offering ripens. And do you do this offering by affecting the dignity of others, or do you do it without affecting the dignity of others? When you do it, are you very arrogant? Do you try to treat others like a dog? If you didn't, that's very good. All right. Okay. So due to time constraint, we will just bring out these considerations. We will continue in the next talk for the donors. All right. So with this, I wish all of you to be well, peaceful, and happy, and may all of you be able to attain path, ration, and nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.